अरे काय हे
काय
काइंड
झालं
ओल्ड मॅन ने
माझी
अभी तक एपिसोड अपलोडच नाही केलं. काय हे काय चाललंय यांचा?
काइंड ओल्ड मॅनने आतापर्यंत एपिसोड अपलोड नाही केलं.
नाही काय बोलतायत की त्यांचं ते ऑडिओचं चालत नाही, व्हेरीफाईड अकाउंटचं चालत नाही. काय बोलतायत काय माहित.
अरे पण गिव देम अनदर चांस. नो, वो लोग अच्छा करेंगे.
असं तू काय गुड कॉप बॅड कॉप खेळतेस माझ्या बरोबर. मी
अरे
काय
कोल्ड
इथे
ओपन कोल्ड ओपनचा आयडिया नाही तर कुछ तो गुड कॉप बॅड कॉप इन रिव्हर्स जेंडर
चालेल
करना पड-
चालेल चालेल कळलं मला. आम्ही सेल्फ रेफरन्शियल थोडासा करूयात आणि आम्ही सांगूयात ऑडियन्सला की आमचा अपलोड चाललाय. प्लीज
चाललंय.
थांबा, 5 मिनिटं
प्लीज.
थांबा, होईल काहीतरी. विल फिगर इट आउट. राईट. थँक्यू.
You know what the sad reality is? Nobody is listening to all this.
30 मिनट का 30 मिनट का 30 मिनट का
Hello. Wakne, how are you doing?
Hello. How are you doing?
Good. Badhiya. That's the thing about us. We just learned the slang and we don't know actually how to use it because I asked him how he's doing and he said, how are you doing in return? Didn't answer the question.
It's like
Let's
no
go.
answer. How are you doing? I don't know. Like it's very
Bro,
flat.
do you remember like early on when you got here, was that like an experience for you as well? Because I started off saying, people obviously I went to the store the first thing to like interact with like an American human being, and then the first thing I heard was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And I said, "Good. It's kind of cold. I'm actually not from here. It's pretty chilly. I don't have the clothes for it right now, and I'm just still trying to figure it out. I just flew in like 2 days ago." I said
I
like,
swear to God.
"Okay, this is an AT&T." So because obviously my SIM card नहीं है. That's the first thing I heard.
And
Was
this is coming from people who have traveled in Mumbai local trains daily, where you are this close to somebody, but you don't speak one word. Like you
yeah,
don't.
bro. If you ask me, I would not be able to. If I was the greatest, like if I had 100% memory, right?
Yeah.
And there would be no chance for me to like draw this guy's face, or like if I knew how to, because मैं उसके direction में देखा ही नहीं है. I'm looking through him. I'm not actually making eye contact.
You're looking at
It's
the platform going behind it and figure out the
yeah.
sign पे गंसोली लिखा है कि aeroli लिखा है.
All of us are dead
This guy
inside.
is
So
this
there's
close.
like, yeah, it's not
You feel
working.
his breath on your neck. Hi Vinny. अरे भाई साहब आपका नाम क्या है? यहाँ पे साला.
ब्रो सच्ची मतलब मैं कभी कभी सोचता है कि मतलब अगर ऐसा ट्रेन का बॉम्बर रहेगा या कोई फकिंग maniac रहेगा with like a gun or something on the train or like even in my bus for some reason, I don't think I would be able to help the police at all. Like, sir, हमारी रिपोर्ट के हिसाब से ये आदमी आपके बगल में बैठा था, आपका हाथ पकड़े हुए, आपको चुम्मी देते हुए गाल पे, and I was like, my bro, I have no idea what this guy looked like because I was in the moment. ठीक है, मुझे पता ही नहीं है क्या चल रहा है. Bro, you're killing my vibe right now. I have no idea. Sir, आप अंडर अरेस्ट हो, आप क्या चूतिए हो क्या? Like, bro.
Serial killer.
Yeah. He's like fucking bloody knife Jack Nicholson right next to me on the bus, and I'm like, yeah. I've been sipping cold. ध्यान ही नहीं दिया बंदे को.
Welcome everybody from episode 1.
Yeah.
We are even somehow
hope
even
you're
more
listening.
unprepared for the second one.
We hope you're listening to this after having watched the first one because that probably lets lay some groundwork for how this episode is going to go.
Where the yardstick should be.
Yeah. तुम ऐसे एक्सपीरियंस करोगे, सोचोगे अरे फक 2 ब्राउन लड़के हैं, डेफिनेटली दे टॉकिंग अबाउट मैथ,
relevant things, something Ayurveda.
Yeah. Like they're probably good at yoga, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Probably discussing Punjabi song.
The two of us have 3 rings total for this week. So we haven't done shit.
Nothing has been done. You know Clive, what was the last time when I was so desperately unprepared? It was every engineering exam.
Oh shit.
It was every engineering exam.
Great segue. That's what you are ready for. It's segues.
Were you the kid जो PL के 5 दिनों में थोड़ा पढ़ेगा कि PL के लास्ट डे के नाइट का 11:30 हुआ ना रात का, उसके बाद you
Yeah.
stopped the phone.
No. I first semester, because I was still reeling from JEE exams in engineering. I was like, shit. Seems like there's a lot going on. और मैं मतलब ऐसा पूरा सेमेस्टर में थोड़ा सा sort of ध्यान दिया था. But I was still recovering from the whole. So when the exams were, I was like, okay, cool, I'll be fine, whatever. But the problem with me was that JEE में the exams that answers that I had to give were MCQ or like
Okay.
numerical वगैरह. So like you can kind of sort of guess. So I
Yeah.
had this false sense of
There's some
confidence saying
method.
कि
Yeah.
yeah कि मतलब I know what to answer when they ask me in EVS, what do you mean by biodiversity? I feel like I should know what the answer to that is. I feel a lot of people would expect me to know what the answer is. But that was not the case, and I messed up big, and I barely passed. I think 32 passing hota na, matlab 60 के paper में.
36, 32 something.
Yeah, so that's like I got exactly that threshold.
Just
And
passing marks.
I'm even vegetarian, so
Marathi में से
I am
काठावर
even
pass.
काठावर.
Because like you're at the edge.
Oh, okay. Oh man, but like yeah, that's more or less how I got through EVS, and like that should let you know enough about who I am as a person. Because मैं confidence में चला गया था exam में, and then I thought कि मतलब हाँ मिल ही जाएगा.
Oh, wow, metaphor.
And then didn't get shit. Yeah.
क्या बात है. So it's your personality ऐसे बोल रहा है तू.
I think yeah, I definitely tend to wing things before I learn things. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 4 years of engineering really taught me that.
Drilled that.
Just to wing it. कुछ तो बोलो, कुछ तो हो जाएगा, पास हो जाएगा, चेक हो जाएगा, टर्म वर्क मिल जाएगा. Just stand there and just try to say something.
Hopefully your grind set gets you through it.
I have been so lucky through engineering in terms of exams, because lot of times I did not study a lot of the syllabus, but जैसे तैसे pass हो गया.
Yeah.
And even in like practicals and all. Like I remember in there was this subject data structures, and it had like 11 experiments. Each experiment is like a two page code and like really complex stuff. But 11 में से एक experiment था. उसका नाम था Tower of Hanoi. Okay.
Oh, dude.
And
If you don't know, if you're not from CS, sorry, but it's a pretty fun one. And it's
that was a
very commonly
3-line
asked.
solution, like a 3-line code solution for Tower of Hanoi. Okay, data structures practical के एक रात पहले out, 10 बजे सो गया, late उठा, I just looked at those programs in the morning and I'm like, I'm failed. And then I looked at Tower of Hanoi and I thought इतना तो कर ही सकते हैं, minimum effort.
Yeah.
And Tower of Hanoi आया.
Oh, bad shot.
Cheats उठाते जाओगी.
Bro, yeah, exactly. Like the selection of the practical is randomized. So you just pick out papers and then that's what you got.
Yeah, that day I knew कि मैंने पिछले जन्म में कुछ तो पुण्य किया है.
But देखो मतलब चमका ना मतलब एग्जाम में.
Yeah. I came out first. मतलब 10 मिनट में मैं बाहर था.
Wow. Great. That is crazy, because you know what I would have done if I was in your place. I would have seen like 3 लाइन का कोड, चूतिया थोड़ी है मेरे को पूछेंगे.
Oh.
And I would be like, easy वाला थोड़ी मांगेंगे यार, टफ वाला मांगेंगे, बोलेंगे बबल सॉर्ट करके दिखाओ. I would have fucking learned experiment number 1 for 2 hours.
Oh my God. The practicals in engineering was so ruthless, because they didn't only teach you engineering, they taught you how to make tough choices in life. जैसे अगर तूने एक चीट उठाया प्रैक्टिकल में एंड तेरे को नहीं आता है वो, तो you can take like a 10 mark cut and get a chance to get another chit.
That's bullshit. They're making you gamble.
Yeah.
I have never heard this.
It's crazy. Like I've seen the most intense facial expressions on the face of a student जिसको बहुत होप है यार कि मैंने वो वाला पढ़ा है वो है.
Bro, that is straight up gambling. That's saying कि अगर मेरे पास 50 का चेंज नहीं है, ठीक है, बट अगर तू 25 मांगा ना, मैं तैयार हूँ, ठीक है, and it's just as likely as anything else.
Really intense. Man. Fuck.
Wow.
And I've seen students who got the worst of it also. Like they took the mark cut, they got another chit, but ये भी नहीं आता है.
Oh no. You could do that if you are at like 4 out of 5, but like yeah, even 3 out of 5 अगर तेरे को आता है
Yeah,
तो it's a pretty
yeah,
risky.
it's a
This has
pretty
turned
risky
out
answer.
so nerdy. But if you can't tell, we're obviously nerdy guys, and
Oh God, have you
yeah,
looked at her specs? Clive is clearly a nerd. I'm a nerd in denial.
yeah. Akshay is a nerd in future tense because there's no way anyone else is wearing this right
I swear, I swear.
now.
I think I video called my dad after wearing these specs, and he said I'm looking like his dad.
That's the old man grind set that we have. We're,
But
we're not we're not just kind of old man. We're very old
a very old man, yeah.
man. Yeah.
टेल मी वन थिंग, ये तो इंजीनियरिंग एग्जाम्स का बात हो गया, बट इसके पहले जब सिंसियर स्टूडेंट्स का फेस था, तभी हाउ डिड यू अप्रोच एग्जाम्स?
So I don't know when do you mean? So like before like
लेट्स
after
से
10th standard,
9 10th
11th,
11th
12th. 9, 10, 11th. Okay, completely different. Right in the middle. I
या
think ninth and 10th I was I was obviously part of like this whole tuition system, and like one of my tuition teacher basically for like everything non-language was his absolute gandu. He was a very fucking strict guy, and he'd like fucking mess you up and everything. If you don't do it properly, mess you up. मतलब like he'll ask you to do imposition. I don't think he was legally allowed to hit people.
अच्छा
Whatever.
ओके, मेस
He
यू अप मतलब
was. I
नॉट.
mean, yeah. So मारेगा नहीं. मतलब मारेगा, but like it will not show up on record. This is what I'm saying.
हाँ, बट आई गेट इट,
Whatever.
लाइक
Yeah,
भी
you
pretty
know what I'm
brutal.
saying.
हाँ,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that way I was like कि मतलब I used to study out of उसके डर से, and yeah, I mean 10th में तो ठीक था, मतलब इतना कुछ था नहीं, मतलब nobody was apart from his डर and parents का डर, मैं और कुछ motivation नहीं था मेरे को to study, so I was like okay whatever. But
Okay.
12th में थोड़ा ये आया कि मतलब we were trying for like I was trying for IIT obviously, and then IIT JEE का एग्जाम वगैरह था, तो उसके लिए पेस ज्वाइन किया था. पेस में वहाँ पे भी स्टडी, एंड उसके थ्रू इंटीग्रेटेड सिस्टम में कॉलेज वगैरह था, तो मेरे को 12th में आई एंडेड अप गेटिंग थोड़ा ज्यादा परसेंटेज एज कम्पेयर टू 10th standard.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
But
that's
that's also
okay.
a different phase in terms of
Yeah.
everything fucking becomes. This is a question. There are 4 options. Like from 9 10th ka paragraph,
Yeah.
paragraph, you suddenly start
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
MCQs so seriously.
Yeah,
It's
and
almost
even
like
in like state board, it was like okay, you still have to write sort of answers for like stuff, but it was more or less it was more or less sort of layups because HSC board में इतना कुछ सवाल पूछते नहीं थे वो लोग. We used to slog much harder for ये JEE mains, JEE advanced.
no. I'm talking about the entrance exams.
Yeah. Oh, those were fucking
Yeah.
mad. Wow.
Like-
Because
Like the
first
pressure
week,
was real. My
bro,
God.
matlab, I don't know if it is the case for you, but like we all grew up, I mean, at least people I know, like whatever my group, were like, oh no, we're all very smart, okay? So wherever we go, we'll be these superstars and we'll be fine, and like, God has just personally on our faces or whatever.
Oh, twinkle.
And हम लोग, all that nonsense.
You know,
And
एक minute, sorry to interrupt you, but
No,
in
no,
that
go.
phase, right, when you just started 10th, and science लेके you're thinking कि यार अभी मैं छोड़ने वाला हूँ. अचानक तो लोग ऐसे साइंस की बात नॉर्मली ऐसे फालतू में भी करने लगते हैं कि यार तूने लेविटेशन के बारे में पढ़ा है.
just some guy comes up to you and he's like, अच्छा बेटा, general theory of relativity का आपके बारे में क्या ख्याल है?
Something
And like he's just
they've studied 10th का science maths and they'll just start talking about quantum computing.
oh god.
तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट है, वो इलेक्ट्रॉन दोनों फेज में है, ऐसा कुछ तो है. But
Bro, I don't know what educated society you are a part of. Nobody spoke to me about anything apart from
kidding
like
me?
ये कचरा इधर क्यों है or whatever.
are you kidding me? I had this
Yeah,
experience in
no.
11th. People just randomly out of syllabus start talking about science. Like it's a like it's a hobby. Like सब लोग वैसे run छोड़दास बन गए थे 3 idiots.
This sounds like when you do like one electronics class or like one electrical engineering class and they ask you, बेटा सुनो मेरे घर पे मेरा फैन खराब हो गया, यहाँ से ना आवाज आ रही है, तो मैं क्या करूँ? And you have to put everything in your heart to like stop yourself from saying टी कैपेसिटर खराब है आप चेंज करवा लो, because if you say it, they're just gonna ask for more shit. Like, अच्छा fridge का compressor खराब है.
People are just calling up your mom, but your mom thinks they're talking, but they actually want to talk to you.
हमने से ऐसा कॉल आ रहा है. अच्छा आंटी सुनो, हाँ, how are you doing? Yeah, no, I'm good. How are you, Selvi? No, I'm also fine. I was just wondering, what happens if one train from the east is coming at 30 miles per hour and there's another train from the west coming at 70 miles per hour? How far along the track will they be? Option A. And then she just lists in like option D is none of the above. And you don't want to answer. You gotta say none of the above. But you're trained to not answer none of the above. These problems are nobody's problems apart from mine.
I swear. Dude, मैंने कितने लोग ने मेरे को अप्रोच किया है कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर बोल के, and I don't know how many times randomly I just told people off करके on करके देख. That's
it. God. Just like power cycle, yeah. Okay.
And no, like it works also many times. Like,
but they've asked you for tech support as a CS.
No, it's just like SD. I go to some Dadaji's friend's house, sure. And they'll be like, "Arey, मेरा computer नहीं चल रहा है."
Same है.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The first techy whatever moment from me was, I think, in 11th or 12th standard. When मेरा मतलब मेरे एक फ्लोर ऊपर एक अंकल रहते थे, उसके ओल्ड उसके 50-60 कुछ था, when I was in like I think 8th standard or something, and he came to me and then he was like, listen, something's wrong with my computer, can you please come help? And I thought, being a Catholic boy who was an altar boy before in church and all that, I was like, obviously he's going to molest me now. I don't know why I said
it. Wait, how old were you?
It hasn't happened to me, sorry. But I was 8th, 9th standard or something like that. Okay. And then he was like, let's go. Can you like please help me out? I was like, yeah, sure. And then turns out that his display, instead of being straight, was like horizontal. It was just that. So I said, bro, ये मेरे को आता है, टक right angle, टक up arrow, और मैं कर दिया, and I fixed it. And he was like, shit, how you know this? I'm like, yeah, you know how it is. But he didn't know how it is, because the reason why I know this is कि मतलब मेरा खुद का ये problem हो गया था.
I swear to God, and it looks freaky, man. The first time it happens, you see the screen go like this. Because in your head is like, अगर पापा ने ये देख लिया, तो this is the fucked मतलब.
खलास. तो खराब PC का. But I'll tell you what happened. For me, what happened is कि मतलब I was losing at FIFA 2001. It was 2010 or something, but I was still playing that game for some reason. And I had it, and then I banged my keyboard.
Oh.
And something happened, dude. I'm like, fuck, ये क्या है? मैं क्या करूँ? And for I think 3 or 4.
Computer तोड़ दिया मतलब उसका मुंह तोड़ दिया ऐसा.
Before I thought of like googling the answer or whatever, it had been 3 years that I was just playing with my screen upside down. So मैंने क्या किया था, मतलब ऐसे screen था ना.
What?
मैं ऐसे उल्टा कर दिया, ऐसे रख दिया जैसे कि टच स्क्रीन होता है ना. Have you watched?
This has got to be made up, Clive.
You can ask my parents if you know my parents. Definitely message them and ask him. But this is 100% what happened. 3 years, okay? 3 years. I played like a fucking dumbass. I played it like this. Like वो Iron Man का कैसे वो टच स्क्रीन होता है ना, वुप करके वो सिलेक्ट करता है सूट कैसे करने का. It's that kind of screen, and I'm like on my keyboard.
But wait, how does it work? How does FIFA दिखता कैसे फिर? छोटा नहीं दिखता क्या?
अरे नहीं, it was one of those. I mean उल्टा है ना, ऐसा opposite है पूरा 180 हो गया. 2 बार में
180 हो गया.
हाँ. So it was horrific.
This went on for 3 months. Wait, how did you figure it out then? You googled it, okay?
Yeah, I googled it. 3 months, right? Did I say 3? I said 3 years. Because I was because nobody obviously like मैं बोल देता था कि मतलब, hey, listen, I'm gonna play FIFA. My parents obviously like, fuck you, nobody cares.
3 years. Fuck, that's unbelievable.
Yeah. It was ridiculous, but it was okay. I mean, I was like, oh shit, ये काफी अच्छा angle है, because I can also look at keyboard and fucking look at screen at the same time. I think that was the meta back then, 2001.
Hilarious. I feel like your dad must have seen this and he must have realized also कि ये मतलब. But he must have.
My dad walks into the room like. क्या था इस खाने में भाई, क्या कर रहे? ओयो।
Oh fuck. मैं जब भी 9th-10th में था, I had gotten addicted to playing GTA Vice City.
Vice City.
Yeah, to the
Yeah, I
extent कि
know.
जब एग्जाम्स रहेगा तो उसके पहले they made sure कंप्यूटर एक्सेस बंद,
Okay.
क्योंकि एग्जाम्स 9-10 में सुपर सीरियस पहला बोर्ड एग्जाम.
Yeah, 9th में तो डरा देते थे definitely.
या बट एक मेरे को ना अच्छा लगता था, लाइक आई यूज्ड टू फाइंड दी साइंस मैथ्स एग्जाम्स वेरी टफ, बट एटलीस्ट इन 9-10th आई फील कि एज द एग्जाम स्टार्ट ना एक कुशनिंग सा रहता है बिकॉज ऑफ द इंग्लिश एग्जाम्स एट द स्टार्ट.
Oh, because like it slows down your descent into hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think so too. Yeah. Like English exams just like is sort of like कि मतलब the language that you speak in, but also like कि मतलब you don't know what past participle means at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like you're
but
still
at the
trying to
same
figure
time,
out.
you know कि fail नहीं होना है. Like
हाँ.
pass हो जाएगा तू. You know.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
still
chance
I don't know, for some reason I have like also given math, like English and math tuitions also, but I'm famously bad at math because मेरे से होता नहीं है मतलब mentally वगैरह. I can write same thing, but it's very annoying because English is the first language that I grew up speaking. It's not even like Hindi, it's not even Marathi, but yeah, उसके वजह से फिर भी I feel like कि मतलब मेरे को आना चाहिए. But I definitely have like मतलब मेरा last 20 दिन में 2 बार Wordle fail हुआ. I haven't been able to make it, so I feel very embarrassed by that. This happens a lot.
It takes guts to admit that.
Yeah, on a public, very public and
हम करने वाले हैं अपलोड.
सब लोग देखने वाले, सब लोग देखने वाले obviously.
मेरे को हमेशा वो लगता था. तू बाय द वे आईसीएसई था कि एसएससी था?
State board. What are you saying?
State board. तो तुम लोग का एक इंग्लिश एग्जाम था कि दो?
क्या?
एक इंग्लिश एग्जाम था कि दो?
One a semester, yeah. Like
okay, तो ICSE में it was English literature and English language ऐसे दो.
Oh, so okay, that's what you're okay. You're ICSE. I forgot to ask you. Yeah, okay.
तो ये बहुत funny बात बता रहा हूँ, ठीक है?
Sure.
मेरे को कभी कोई पूछता है ना, like after let's say आफ्टर थर्ड ईयर इंजीनियरिंग मेरे को कभी कोई पूछता है ना तू आईसीएसई से या एसएससी है, मैं हमेशा एसएससी बोलता हूँ. क्योंकि थर्ड ईयर तक मैंने रियलाइज किया ना कि एक बहुत मेन चीज लोग मुझे बोलते हैं, एंड इसमें लोग बोलते हैं, ठीक है, आई डोंट बिलीव दिस. A lot of times I tell people कि hey I'm from ICSE and they'll just take a moment, लगता नहीं है.
It's because your name is something stupid and basic, bro. I'll tell you what.
I don't know how many times I must have heard this joke कि लगता नहीं है. इतना घटिया लगता है ना कि what exactly are you talking about? Is it
bro,
like a gender attitude?
Wait, can I just say I think it's because like they just look more as a like. Did your school have uniforms though? Your school had uniforms?
Yeah, but I care to tell you.
It's not like a diss to you, but it's just like how they think.
I don't want to go into it because it opens a lot of can of worms.
Yeah,
I know we don't have any listeners.
I was like, how?
Might be.
Yeah. My whole point was they just look ऐसा कि मतलब मेरे को पता है how many.
I seriously stopped it. Anybody asked me from third year में SSC बोलता था, because hearing that was like shit. लगता नहीं है CSC का.
I'd be okay with the lie other than the truth at this point.
ICSE में यार दो होते थे, English language and English literature.
Okay.
And उसमें भी ऐसा था ना कि language was just grammar.
Right.
So you like have one essay, one like letter writing, comprehension. There'll be one pressy writing कि उसका summary लिखो.
Sure.
थोड़ा grammar and that's it. तो technically वो exam का syllabus change होता नहीं है, it's just grammar.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
हाँ, so that was the first question.
Yeah.
Second question is English literature. Okay, not exactly science, maths, no sums, but थोड़ा tough because like Shakespeare, थोड़ा short stories, थोड़ा poems.
As you like it and all that shit.
Yeah. So you can't go completely unprepared, but preparing is pretty easy.
Right.
And then you have gotten into the rhythm of the exam already because of English.
They've put you through two of them.
Yeah, and then the next exams feel slightly easier.
That is crazy. Wait, so you all had 2 English exams
Yeah,
every semester?
every semester.
That
Like
is
exams
some
had 2
bullshit.
exams.
That's like
Yeah.
a 2-step gather and then it's layups. हम लोग के लिए तो we had probably one English exam. It was just immediately was some anal shit like history or I don't know, geography or something. Like one of the social sciences. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
मेरा एक
Civics.
बार ऐसा मेरे को याद है, सॉरी जस्ट टू गेट दिस, बट एक बार मेरे को याद है कि मेरे को सिविक्स में क्वेश्चन मतलब ऐसा
अच्छा,
ऑब्वियसली
civics में था.
हिस्ट्री एग्जाम सिविक्स एग्जाम नहीं था, हाँ, एंड सिविक्स में लाइक फकिंग केम अप एंड आई सेड दिस ऑलरेडी, बट लाइक मेरा जो ट्यूशन टीचर था काफी स्ट्रिक्ट था, तो मेरी गांड फटती थी उससे. You should just remember stuff like ऐसा randomly without probably like establishing enough context as to what the question could be or like what part of the chapter it is in. I used to just like but ratify exams, the textbook. So much so that this question showed up in the exam, and the best that my brain could narrow it down was page 82 or 83 के बीच में it is an answer. Okay? And in page 82 and 83, there are 3 answers. Now it's 33.33% chance that you're going to get this right. So just guess. And I guessed wrong.
Oh my god.
And I got nothing for it.
टीचर ने से ट्राई करने के मार्क्स दी ऑलमोस्ट देयर.
ये बोर्ड एग्जाम था यार, मतलब 83 and 80 बोर्ड एग्जाम था, क्या ही मिल सकता था मेरे को. So I just wrote some chitta like the wrong answer. Definitely got nothing for it because my score in history was pretty shit.
Wow, but your rettoing was so much, it just pages like.
Yeah, it was like ऐसा टुक मैं PDF का pages मेरे सर में बना रहा हूँ, iPad पे है नहीं और मैं बना रहा हूँ.
I was so bad at mugging, dude. मतलब I don't want to say कि मैं हमेशा समझ के एग्जाम देता था. I was just very bad at mugging also.
I can just come out and say मैंने कभी समझ के एग्जाम नहीं दिया, मैं सिर्फ मग के एग्जाम.
Oh god.
No chance.
मेरा तो कितनी बार ना 2 आंसर मिक्स हो जाता था. ऐसे एक साइड से कुछ तो मग किया रहेगा, दूसरे साइड से किया रहेगा, वो दोनों ज्वाइन हो जाएगा. And but there was one exam.
काजोल ट्रेन पे मिल जाती है उससे, but फिर उसकी एक्स भी मर जाती है for some reason.
20 मिनट का
पहले फर्स्ट हाफ में वो पहले हॉकी टीम के साथ रहता है, फिर सेकंड हाफ में वो थेरेपिस्ट कुछ तो पता नहीं आलिया भट्ट के साथ करता है.
कूल वाला नेकलेस कहाँ से आया पता नहीं अभी तक मुझे. Oh god.
And that exam which was immune to this cross linking problem was EVS.
Oh boy.
And I absolutely loved it. EVS में कैसा है ना कि तू इधर के आंसर का थोड़ा सा भी किधर और लिख देगा ना, एंड ऑफ द डे क्या है, एनवायरनमेंट बच रहा है,
Yeah. Biomagnification is the main one. Is the
general narrative of every question is the same.
Yeah.
Like let's say I'm writing an answer about like some type of plants which are deforested for paper. उसके आगे अगर मैं एग्रीकल्चर डाल भी दूं ना, तो प्लांट्स तो है एटलीस्ट.
I used to always like it when they ask questions like what are the 5 steps of saving the oceans, and you could write anything as like the 5 steps. You could write, I don't know, drink less coffee, step 1. I don't know, exercise more, step 2.
कुछ भी just मार्क्स मिल जाएगा, कुछ तो लॉजिक.
You could write anything and then at the end, step 5, save oceans. Save oceans. How can you say that's wrong? Don't I need to get off coffee anyway? How can you say that's wrong? I don't say that's wrong.
I don't buy clothes from Zara. I'm already doing half of my
fast fashion. Fuck that. My fashion is slow as shit. No drip on me.
और एक क्वेश्चन पूरी ईवीएस एग्जाम में ऐसे तो बोल रहा था, एक रहता था लाइक सच, वो क्वेश्चन इतना जनरल है ना, उसमें कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, व्हाट आर द 8 causes of climate change? Or like, what are the 12 consequences of global warming?
8? I'll give it 36 now. I have 36 at the top में. Rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3.
Like the entire earth is your playground. तू कहीं से भी थोड़ा सा ले ले.
कुछ भी उठा भाई, क्या बोलेगा?
Like for example, मेरा ऐसा जो एक क्वेश्चन रहता था ना, उसमें फिक्स्ड रहता था मेरा एक टेम्पलेट ब्रेन में, जितना भी मैंने ईवीएस एग्जाम लिखा है उसमें ठीक है. The first point will for some reason be desertification. कि सूरज आ रहा है, सब लैंड ड्राई हो गया, एग्रीकल्चर कर करके मार चुट गई है सॉइल की, तो एवरीथिंग इज टर्निंग टू डेजर्ट. ओके, दैट्स फर्स्ट पॉइंट. फिर सेकंड पॉइंट, नाउ लैंड हो गया, अभी पानी, मरीन लाइफ इज गेटिंग डिस्ट्रॉयड, लाइक साइक्लोन्स आर इंक्रीजिंग बिकॉज ऑफ ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, पानी में पोल्यूशन हो रहा है. ठीक है. थर्ड पॉइंट इज कमिंग टू द लाइक कट टू द चेज, लाइक लेट्स गेट टू द रियल शिट. प्लांट्स आर डाइंग, ट्रीज आर डाइंग, विच इज डिफॉरेस्टेशन हो रहा है. तुम लोग ग्रीनरी की मतलब इट्स फक्ड, लाइक सिटीज आर इंक्रीजिंग, ये सब हो गया. नाउ फोर्थ पॉइंट, जस्ट टू कीप थिंग्स इंटरेस्टिंग, वी गो अवे फ्रॉम नेचर, वी कम टू ऑटोमोबाइल्स. तुम लोग कितना गाड़ी चलाते हो, बेंच, हाइड्रोकार्बन्स, क्लोरोफ्लोरोकार्बन्स, नाइट्रोकार्बन्स, एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग इन द स्काई. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग.
Bro, I used to feel so bad because of like ऐसा घर पे ऐसा एसी चालू करने को इतना गंदा लगता था. लाइक तो यार गाय मर रहा है लौड़े, उसको खाने को नहीं मिल रहा है, और some fucking bird is going extinct now.
The entire narrative is fixed in your brain.
Oh god.
ऑटोमोबाइल के बाद यू गो थोड़ा इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन, या मैन्युफैक्चर बहुत कर रहा है गाइस, चाइना, लुक एट चाइना, pollution, air pollution. And then after industrialization is done, then we try to do something wacky. You say nuclear pollution, like you go to radioactive pollution.
फिर उसके बाद what is that called? The fucking Chernobyl का documentary comes out.
Yeah, like a Chernobyl, Bhopal gas tragedy again, or something. Like it's such a template answer. तू चिपका दे किधर में.
You can't say any of these points are wrong. They all contributed. Yeah, because time is linear and only one thing happens at a time.
What a beautiful exam EVS, man.
Wow.
क्वेश्चन आ गया ना, इट वाज लाइक स्पेल दो ये सब, ये पूरा प्लेटर है, तेरे को थोड़ा सा यहाँ से उठा, थोड़ा सा वहाँ से उठा, एंड मार्क्स भी मिल जाएगा. Focus. I think I showed too much passion for EVS.
No, better too much than not enough, because I barely passed. So what you said works. Yeah, let's do it.
नहीं यार, मैं बहुत कचरा करता हूँ, मैं नहीं हूँ वैसे एनवायरमेंटली कॉन्शियस बिल्कुल.
Okay, before we admit to more stuff, let's call it time. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you next episode. Alright.
See you next episode.
Bye-bye.